This podcast is part of the It Was a Thing on TV podcast network.
An anthology on the bad, the short-lived, and forgotten shows and events in television history. You are listening to It Was a Thing on TV.
Time is up. You ran into trouble.
Episode 588. Submission 755. Foxtrot. We are making history, folks. An F. And I don't mean F as in a failing grade. I mean F as in the subject is getting an F in addition to the submission number.
It's getting a 6th installment is what Greg's trying to say.
Yes. Hometown Commercials, Volume 6. Let's think of all the legends of hometown commercials over the years. We've had Crazy Gideon. We've had Daryl Isaacs. Mark Norton.
Rhett and Link.
Rhett and Link's commercials over the years.
Tim Misney.
Tim Misney, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Frankie Flight.
Yeah. Hoot Wireless.
Hoot Wallace.
Hoot Wireless.
So we're going to start Volume 6 with, what the hell is this, Mike, that you have here?
This is actually a 2-in-1. I want to cover both these while we're on the same subject matter. This is called We Are the Spitzer Shuffling Crew. And what this is a takeoff of the Bears Super Bowl Shuffle, kind of, sort of. But they're selling cars, and it's 2 offensive linemen for the Cleveland Browns? Sure. Can't get Myles Garrett, so let's get 2 offensive linemen for the Browns to do their little anti-Super Bowl shuffle, I think. Because the Browns ain't going to a Super Bowl anytime soon.
Oh, no. Just like me, we both admit our teams are never going to fucking go to a Super Bowl ever. Chico can at least say he went twice.
Yeah. And we were really close to that last time, but they decided to throw it instead of run it. I'm still bitter about that shit.
What do you mean bitter about that? You were never in that Super Bowl against the Broncos. Von Miller was like wreaking havoc all over Cam Newton. Yeah, we are the Spitzer Shuffling Crew.
We are the Spitzer Shuffling Crew, shuffling on down, protecting you. Get the benefits that prevent any struggle. Let's all do the Spitzer Shield Shuffle.
And it's all backed by our Spitzer Shield, featuring a lifetime powertrain warranty.
Unlimited time, unlimited miles.
Celebrate Happy Honda Days by driving a new Honda Pilot. 0% financing for up to 36 months. Or a new Honda Accord. 1.9% financing for up to 60 months.
Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Oh, that fake holiday Happy Honda Days. Oh, screw yourself, Honda. I shouldn't say that. I drive a Honda. But still, those ads annoy me. Not the Spitzer ones. Well, we'll get to another one in a second that annoys me. But, it's the Toyota-thon ones that piss me off. That one lady just, get off my
Don't you
TV.
dare say a bad thing about the Toyota-thon lady. Don't you dare say a bad thing about her. I will fight you, Mike.
I think I just did. I can't stand that woman.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
Hey, I'm sorry. In my house, we celebrate Happy Honda Days. Yeah, last time I had a Toyota would have been when I was in high school. So that woman didn't even exist, or was probably in diapers when I had a Toyota.
I just want to remind Mike that I drive a Prius.
Well, aren't you special, Mr. I'm Saving the World?
I drive a Chevy, so screw both of you.
Fuck yeah, America. Now I want Dana White to pop in here like he does on those friggin' Rams ads, which are actually even worse than the Toyota-thon ads.
Oh, what a piece of shit human being, Dana White. Oh, fuck that guy.
Boo!
And I just found out he did those Ram ads. Oh gosh, it must have been about 2 weeks ago, like right before he appeared on 60 Minutes. And in my mind, I'm saying that is like absolutely perfect stereotyping if you want to pick some asshole jackoff who is like overly quote unquote patriotic and represents alpha men and real men and America. Yeah. Oh gosh, I hate those ads even more than I did beforehand. But getting back to the Spitzer group, I put the second one in here because, guys, I want you to pay attention to the crappy CGI. You'll know where the crappy CGI is when you see it.
Okay, I've seen some bad CGI in my day, but let's see what happens.
We're passing out huge savings during the Big Drive sales event at Spitzer.
Hurry! Tackle new Kia Sportages with 0% financing for 48 months with a no-charge lifetime warranty included. Plus, Panda wants you to score even more. Download the Spitzer VIP app for exclusive rewards.
Don't drop the ball. Get here now. Wag more. Spend less at Spitzer Kia Cleveland and Spitzer Kia Mansfield.
Our world revolves around you.
I saw Greg was laughing at some of the CGI, but Greg, you are not laughing at the right CGI.
No, I was laughing my ass off at the CGI dog, like, wagging his little tongue, jumping out, yeah, whippy!
You know what that reminds me of? Those sort of dropship scam ads on YouTube that promise a pet dog that runs off of AI, but there is absolutely no USB cord to charge the damn thing.
Maybe it's like Wiki Bear from Conan O'Brien back in the day. Doesn't need a cord. It just knows everything. But this is the CGI I'm talking about, Greg. At the end, you have this dog, and it has like literally like 2 or 3 frames of motion when it's wagging its tail. It looks so frigging cheap.
Yeah, the dog that had 2 or 3 frames of animation, that Daryl Isaacs commercial had better animation.
And that dog just, every time I see it, annoys the heck out of me. Probably as much as the Toyotathon lady. And seriously, if you match Banoodles, who, oh, by the way, when we release this, tomorrow's going to be her 16th birthday. I got an old girl on my hands. If I match up that dog, who may not even be alive, I don't think I've seen that dog actually in an ad. If that dog does exist, Banoodles in her 16-year-old state could kick that dog's ass. Happy birthday, Banoodles.
Okay, Chico, we're going to have a return of 2 people that we have appreciated over the years of these hometown commercial series. But the first is we're going to go back to Little John in Super Gold Man.
Yes, a superhero who is similar to, but legally distinct from, another superhero.
Who's that superhero, Chico?
Let's just say David Cornsweat played him over the summer, and because he hung out with Rachel Brosnan over the summer, I am jealous as hell.
His name is David Cornsweat?
The actor who played Superman, yes.
Cornsweat.
Cornsweat.
Yeah.
Oh, Cornsweat. I thought you said corn sweat, like eating a cob of corn and it's like getting all juicy and sweaty and stuff. Okay, never mind then. That's how much I'm up on the pop culture, kids.
I will say, out of the 4 movie Supermans since 1978, Christopher Reeve, Brandon Routh, Henry Cavill, and him, he is the most believable of Clark Kent. I would be totally shocked if you told me he was Superman. I'd be like, no, that guy's not Superman. Okay, here we go. Super Goldman returns.
It's Little John.
Hello, Super Goldman.
Customers are sent me from near and far to get their cash today.
Gold hit a record high of $1,900 an ounce. I will buy your gold, silver, diamonds, and estate jewelry and give you cash today.
You know what I love about Super Goldman? Instead of an S on his chest, it's like a postage stamp that says Super Goldman.
If you don't mind me asking, when was this video done? See what the upload date was.
Well, it says 13 years ago, so it would be September of 2012 this was uploaded to YouTube.
Okay, I asked because he was talking about buying gold at like $1,900 an ounce or something like that. When I visited Dad earlier this week, we were watching the markets, and gold, not even joking, is like $3,850 an ounce. It's like, holy shit, did that go up really quickly, really fast. And even silver's done the same thing. It used to be like about $25 an ounce. It's like $48 an ounce now. And that's your investment report with Mike Klaus. Thanks for listening.
I didn't know your dad was so big on watching the markets.
He's been that way basically since he retired. He's been retired now for, 14 years? Yeah, 13 years. Yeah, somewhere around 14 years since like early 2012. Literally, like the only thing he watches on TV, not even joking, is he watches CNBC to watch the markets and he watches Price is Right because if you bother him between 11 and noon on a weekday morning, that's like instant death. You do not bother him during Price is Right. Dad has fiercely been watching the markets since, like I said, he retired in 2012.
Okay, Chico, this is a last minute substitution. Now, this ad is too good. This is for something called Neil's Finance Plaza.
I plucked this out of our list and put it on my column because when I looked at it, I thought it said Neil's Finance Pizza.
Oh, I wish this was Neil's Finance Pizza, but I guess we're going to find out what this is all about.
Come on down to Neil's Finance Plaza. My dad's been helping people since before I was born. He's your hometown dealer.
Yeah, for $9 down, you can get the ride you want. Just give me a call at 941-8676, and we'll get her done.
Is that like the Blue Ridge Mountains version of Cal Worthington? And his dog Spot? And his daughter who thinks she's like 18 years old, but she looks like she's about 32?
It's not the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's Kansas City.
I thought it said North Carolina. Maybe that's where it says Finance Plaza Inc. Oh, KCMO. Okay, well, that makes sense. So this is actually the Ozark version of Cal Worthington.
Let me just say, those Long Island Sixes at nightclub look better than this girl. No offense, lady, in the off chance she ever listens to this.
And, just a little behind the scenes, we actually have gotten an email in the past from somebody who worked on one of the commercials for one of the different people we've covered over the years. Daryl Isaacs. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so my first commercial comes from the state that's given us so much material for these series of shows, Alaska, for something called Lawson Boxing from February of 2006. I'm so excited for this because we know Alaska, they've given us so much gold over the years.
The Semi-Pro Boxing Association presents another explosive night of fights at the Carlson Center. Don't miss the February 23rd fights at the Carlson Center. This is the night that the fighters make their statements and run for the belt. Don't miss this night of previews as these gladiators get ready for the state championships in May. This event is proudly sponsored by the Hideout Lounge, featuring fighter weigh-ins on Tuesdays prior to fight nights. Budweiser, the king of beers, Fox 7, Jeans Chrysler, Fairbanks Life Enhancement, North Country Chiropractic, Elks Lodge 1551, and Champs Gym.
Okay, you want to know what my favorite part of this commercial is? Besides the fact they played something from River City Ransom on the NES at the beginning, the fact that this guy throws a punch and his fucking face turns into a freaking mushroom cloud. It also reminds me of the scene in that horrible piece of shit movie Megalopolis where someone shoots a gun at Adam Driver's face and his face looks like that from the movie. And also there's this shot of this guy at 9 seconds. It's like his hand turns green like he has Hulk hands or something, I guess. Oh wait, hold on. Did we see another facial explosion? Yeah.
They're all facial explosions.
Someone was using like their 2006 equivalent of After Effects. I gotta say, this one YouTube user, Almer666, who's given us a lot of uploads on some these Alaska commercials that I've used over the years. Whoever you are, guy, it's an injustice. You only have 595 subscribers. In fact, you know what? Fuck it. I'm 596 now. Subscription added. Yep. Oh yeah, I have another commercial I gotta use. It's the Smoking Santa from Toledo. We got a Smoking Santa for a 76 gas station. So do you want to see a Santa you've never seen before, guys?
Is this Vince Vaughn before Vince Vaughn is Bad Santa?
No, that was Billy Bob Thornton, Mike. Vince Vaughn was Fred Claus, silly.
Same damn thing.
No, they're not. Fred Claus's brother was Paul Giamatti. Did Billy Bob Thornton have a brother in that movie that was Paul Giamatti? No. His brother's dad wasn't the commissioner of Major League Baseball.
Okay, we're getting all sideways. Let's see this ad. I can't
All
believe
right,
I said that.
Let's see the Smoking. It's from the Toledo Free Press's YouTube channel, for crying out loud.
Ho, ho, ho! I always stop by Toledo 76 to top off my holiday gift list. Toledo 76 $5 gift certificates, only $4.76, good for anything. And these Hot Wheels stocking stuffers.
You know what Santa loves for that stuff? Rum. Bacardi 151. Goes good with it. Yes.
This official Dayton basketball, only $5.76. Not to mention their late night snacks. And look at all the yummy cigarettes.
Nice sled, Santa. What do you have under there, about 300 horses?
No, 9 reindeer. Hi there, doll. Come here often? Oh, Santa would like to wish all the employees and vendors of Toledo 76 a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now I've got to be going. Santa's freezing his ass off.
That was a bad Santa, man.
That is so damn funny. Oh my gosh. Somebody actually approved that ad. Plus also, I know he's trying to sell cigarettes, but it's really not very convincing. He's like, hey, look at these cigarettes. He's coughing up a lung. Oh my gosh. And also drunk Santa. Hey, we got rum here. It's like, Santa, don't drink and drive. I'm sorry, that may be the new legend in our little series here, Greg.
Yeah.
Drunk smoking Santa. That it was. Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
My favorite comment in the YouTube section is someone saying, "Is this real?" And the reply back is, "No, this is a figment of your imagination. You've been stuck for 7 months. Wake up." Mike, we're going to get into your third commercial. It's for Pizza Pan Jeopardy. I think we've discussed this promo in the past, but we've never actually shown it.
I'm pretty sure you're right. We did talk about it, possibly when we talked about Tim Conway in some way, because the person that Little John, who is the character in this thing, he co-hosted a late night movie show, not unlike, say, Svengoolie. He hosted it with Big Chuck Sadowski for, oh gosh, ages. From the 70s through, I think, the early 2000s. And even nowadays, even though it hasn't been on the air for well over 20 years, every Sunday at like 11:30 or midnight on the Fox station here in Cleveland, they show a half an hour of just the skits. That's how classic they are. So this is Little John Rinaldi on Jeopardy for Pizza Pan Pizza, which it existed like 15 years ago, but it went under really fast because their big thing was you can't buy one pizza, you got to buy two. And they're inexpensive pizzas. Enjoy this Jeopardy spot.
We now join our regular program, already in progress.
I'll take best deals for $2,000.
Their slogan is you can buy one, get two free with pickup. Little John?
What is Pizza Pan Pizza and ribs?
Correct. Select again.
I'll take so much to eat for $2,000.
Their newest menu item is a pizza ball filled with pepperoni and cheese. Little John?
What are Pizza Pan Bites?
Correct. You win, and so do you.
I'm a Pizza Pan fan.
Proud partner of the Cleveland Indians.
Like I said, they didn't last all that long. That was I think from probably about 15 plus years ago, with their buy one, get two free when you pick up and buy one, get one free if you go delivery. And the prices were very low. So they probably had a very slim profit margin, if even. As I said, they haven't been around for ages. But this commercial lives on.
Do appreciate that we have him in a trio of roles. One is himself, one is this guy who can't work the buzzer, and him in drag, in love with himself, I guess.
In love with primping.
Chico. Gordo's Chimichangas.
I lived in the Tucson, Sierra Vista area for 3 years, so this might be the commercial. So if not, you know what? We're still going to watch it anyway. We're still going to enjoy it.
I'm sure Wade Wilson, wherever he is, would love this commercial.
Of all the restaurants in Tucson, which serves the best chimichanga?
Gordo's!
Which restaurant was singled out for outstanding cleanliness?
Gordo's!
The best chimichanga served in the cleanest restaurant at the lowest price, Gordo's. So if you like chimichangas, if you really like chimichangas, come to Gordo's on Broadway, just west of Cove.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay. Oh, guys. What if a college basketball team had a family night sponsored by a television station, but not just any television station? The home of the WB.
I miss the WB.
Oh, yeah. I miss the WB just like I miss Sheriff Lobo. So, yeah, KWBB in Texas had a big WB family night for a Lamar University basketball game, featuring the mascot of the WB himself, Michigan J. Frog. This is like a Temu Michigan J. Frog they get for this ad.
Hey, boys and girls, are you ready for WB Family Night at Lamar University? Join me, Michigan J. Frog, as the Lamar basketball team takes on McNeese State at the Montaigne Center. You'll get a chance to meet all the WB mascots. Plus, there'll be lots of slam dunking, roof raising, high-flying Lamar basketball action. So gather up the whole family and get your discount tickets to WB Family Night at Lamar University. Hey, I might even be persuaded to swear.
Talk about crappy CGI.
I love how the Lamar University basketball players are like, no, Michigan J. Frog, no, we don't want you singing. But he has a heavenly voice, Michigan J. Frog. But the problem is, only they could see it, because if everybody else saw it, they just see him as like a normal-ass frog.
Everybody's seen the cartoon. They know that Michigan J. Frog only performs when he's not in public.
Yeah. But I do love that we see the entire Michigan J. Frog family. We see his wife, we see his daughter, and we have his son, Michigan J. Frog Jr. And you know it's Michigan J. Frog Jr. because he has a hat that says Junior. But also, I love the fact in this commercial we see a spot here of Michigan J. Frog going for a dunk.
I'm curious. When Michigan J. Frog goes home and sees his wife after a long day of working at WB or whatever Michigan J. Frog does for a living, does he say, "Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal"?
I bet he does. Okay, we have a vintage Detroit commercial for Mr. Belvedere with a robot. But it's not that Mr. Belvedere. Do you think the robot's going to assist Mr. Belvedere if he sits on his balls? Well, we're going to find out.
Folks, meet my new helper, Denby Belvedere.
Where's the leak? Where's the leak?
Denby, be serious.
Yes, boss.
Now, Denby, for openers, you got to make sure the Belvedere customer is satisfied with good workmanship, good materials, good supervision, and good salesmanship. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
But most important, the thing to remember is that for 30 years we've been saying we do good work.
Right. We do good work. Call now. Tyler E. 7100.
Good work, son.
It just runs in the family.
This is what happens when you blindly pick videos. Because I'll admit, after my first couple of picks, I just took a look at our master list and said, hey, this looks good. This looks good. This looks good. That wasn't good. That was like creepy early 80s robotics going on.
Evil early 80s robot. It was no Johnny Five. This is what you picked, Chica. Worst car dealer ad ever. Whack it.
From South Bay Toyota.
I want to whack it. You've heard of those classic sale events where they have used cars that nobody wants? Well, now it's time to whack it. The Whack It used car sale event for $19.98. Some as low as $59. This Saturday only. Just sit in the car you want and whack it. I'm Joe Pepper for the Whack It used car sale event of 1998.
I bet the headlines the next day on June 21st, 1998 were filled of headlines about, a lot of people were whacking in their cars to get cars for $59 at this car dealership. Okay, all right, guys. I have a taco filling commercial from Cincinnati for JTM Beef featuring who else would be famous in Cincinnati in 1989? I mean, besides Boomer Esiason, but Chris Collinsworth.
JTM's La Carne de Taco es muy deliciosa. No se vote ahora sentir como se estupidades en Mexico. You see, JTM slowly kettle cooks with the finest meats and just the right seasonings. Then they quick freeze it so you can just heat and eat. Great for parties or when the gang's over to watch the football game. Buenos tacos, amigos.
It's the quickest great taste to level up JTM.
For your holiday parties, pick up delicious JTM grill or kettle cook products.
That's racist!
Mike is just dumbfounded. Like, his jaw is a gasp. He's just so in shock he doesn't have words.
Jesus Christ, Chris Collinsworth. What the hell?
I got words. Greg, I know this goes back probably 10 or so years. But is this like Wes Welker, me speaking Spanish like 25 years before that happened?
It might be.
Oh, no.
Oh, we got to explain me speaking Spanish for those who don't know. About 12 years ago, I found something in a random comment on Fark on a thread of a guy who, where did Wes Welker go to college, Mike?
Good question. Where did he go to college? Texas Tech?
Yeah, Texas Tech, who taught Spanish at Texas Tech. So Wes Welker was struggling in Spanish, and he was trying to tutor this kid. And the Spanish teacher said to Wes Welker, if you say one sentence in Spanish, I will have you pass this class. And this was his actual honest to Christ response, according to this Spanish tutor. I speaky Spanish.
Oh my God.
Okay, I do appreciate that Chris Collinsworth had a lot of passion to Buenos tacos, amigos.
To me, it just sounded like he was drunk.
I guess. Okay, we have an 11-hour sale commercial from Detroit for Fredder Appliance from 1983.
You only have 11 hours. This Wednesday only at Fredder Appliance. 11 hours to save on appliances, TVs, and stereos.
Like this Philco 13-inch color portable TV, $199. A Sony Betamax video recorder, $388. A Whirlpool countertop microwave oven, $247.
Only 11 hours. This Wednesday only at Fredder Appliance. Be there before the savings end at 9 p.m.
Only 11 hours to get these low Fredder prices before time runs out.
No, I'm good.
I should add, this is another one of my blind picks because Fredder was in this area, and I remember their ads back in the day. We're talking mid-'80s. It was everything's better at Fredder. And Fredder, they didn't last too much longer after that. I think they probably closed up about 88 or 89. But Fredder was the first place, Greg, where I saw the NES.
Oh,
I saw it. They had a display. I don't think it was even a usable play display, but I saw that there. And I think the first game I saw there, it wasn't like Donkey Kong or Mario. I think it was Ice Climber. And that's actually one of my favorite NES games of all time is Ice Climber. Not for that reason, but yeah, Fredder used to be something until, like I said, 88, 89. I think they're going by 90.
was Rob the Robot in that NES display?
I don't remember. I don't think so, because I don't ever remember seeing a Rob the Robot system for sale. I only remember Rob the Robot from those ads where they show him playing Gyromite and he drops that, whatever, I'm guessing like gyroscope or whatever it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just a regular old NES, not with Rob the Robot and Gyromite.
Okay, this is something called Pay Me Now Denville Crow.
Yeah, we're getting into the legal sauce, as it were. I don't know who did this first. Was it John Orcutt, which was local out of Fayetteville, or this guy? But I couldn't find John Orcutt, so we're getting the Temu version of John Orcutt, I guess.
All right, here we go.
Pay me now.
But I can't afford it.
I don't care.
I've got to feed my family. I'll call Denville Crow. I'll call Denville Crow.
Don't you dare.
Make him settle for a payment you can afford as low as $99 a month. That's the power of the new bankruptcy law.
842 help.
On second thought, I probably should have looked up John Orcutt.
Okay, how about we go to a favorite of this podcast? And that is, of course, our hero on this podcast. If he's not a Hall of Famer, he might as well be next year, maybe. And that's Frankie Flight. And this is for Save-A-Lot. This is a supermarket in Georgia.
Frankie, my freezer's not looking right.
You come to the right place, Lady Jock. The all-new Save-A-Lot. Motor plows the right-hand motor. If you want to pay more, that's your business. You want to pay less, that's our business. Hey, you tried all the rest. Now it's time to try the best. Come on in. Save-A-Lot. Save-A-Lot. Lady Jock.
Save-A-Lot.
Save-A-Lot.
Hey, Mr. Pick 5 is back. In Motor, Georgia, y'all. You know how I do it. I got over 400 items to choose from. Nobody picks 5 more than I do. Pick 5, baby. Come see. Why spend a little when you can save a lot?
Save-A-Lot. Save-A-Lot.
But you can save a lot. Save a lot.
Yeah, we actually had a Save-A-Lot just up the road from here.
I haven't been to a Save-A-Lot probably since before COVID. It has to be at least 6 years ago. No, I'm not buying food at Save-A-Lot. Maybe the soda. They used to have like 3-liter bottles of soda for like 79 cents. Obviously, it's generic. It's not Coca-Cola or anything. But that was like the good thing that they had for a decent price. Their meats their meats are like greasy. You cook them up and it's like 90% grease. It's like, I really don't want to clog my arteries today. Thank you very much.
Okay, now we have a classic commercial for Corvell. Cookie Puss's Irish, I guess, cousin, Cookie O'Puss?
Isn't that the lore of Cookie O'Puss? It's Cookie Puss's Irish cousin who only shows up around St. Patrick's Day?
Yes. So let's hear from Cookie Puss and Cookie O'Puss and Tom Corvell.
Happy St. Patrick's Day from Carvel. I'm here with my good buddy, Cookie O'Puss. We want to help you celebrate.
That's right, Cookie Puss. We want everyone to know that we're made at participating Carvel stores with America's freshest ice cream.
The families who own Carvel ice cream stores would love to make a St. Patrick's Day cake for you and yours. Or any day that you want America's freshest ice cream. Please visit them. Thank you.
I'm just thinking that had to be the genesis of 3D printing, the creation of Cookie Puss. and Cookie Opus.
Yeah,
well, I don't think.
probably.
No, hold on, no. I don't think it's 3D printing. What it looked like they did was they just had a mold, and then they just put soft serve ice cream in there, and I'm sure there's some arrangement to how they put the different colors in there. I don't think that's really comparable to 3D printing. I get what you're saying, but I think you're off here.
Okay, well, we got to get into this next commercial for something called the Burger Ranch. Is this a ranch where they herd burgers?
Well, Bob, it's Christmas time, and I bought you some burger bucks from the Burger Ranch.
Boy, Ken, that's a great Christmas present. Thank you.
I thought you'd like that.
Hey, you know what I did? I bought you some of the new, like the candy cane shake
Oh, I like
and
candy
the new
cane
soft
shakes.
drinks. There are a lot of prizes down there I could have gotten you for Christmas, but the glasses cost extra, so if you just stop in and ask them how much you owe them, why, they'll be able to tell you.
Forget it, Bob.
What?
Just roll back the lip of the Lucky Cup.
And you could be the winner of Center Court Sun Kings tickets.
What?
Okay.
Yakima? Wait. Yakima Sun King tickets? That's CBA era. This is like mid-90s. I love it.
Didn't think we'd get a reference to the CBA in this episode, but god damn it, we did.
I love it. CBA action. Didn't you watch that on ESPN back in the day, like 35 years ago? That was their big thing before they got the NBA. They'd show CBA games. So you get to see the Yakima Sun Kings.
Now, hold on, Chico. Do you remember that video that Cheyenne Hollis, the Touchback, did about that basketball league where none of the players could be taller than like 5'8" or something? I'm surprised Mike remembers this too.
We talked about it, I thought.
I don't think we've ever talked about this league.
Pretty sure we did. Maybe we didn't talk about it on the podcast proper, but I'm pretty sure we talked about that, where it was the guy from Youngstown. And
yeah,
and the Youngstown team won every year, and the league had a strict rule, nobody over 6'5". Yes, we've definitely talked about this.
Oh, 6'5". Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, Crazy Bruce's Liquors. All right, I'm curious about this, so let's see what Crazy Bruce. Wonder if he's any relation to Crazy Eddie, but we'll find out.
Crazy Bruce's Liquors, we've got the bargains for you. Woo, woo, woo. Crazy Bruce's Liquors, selection and quality too. Woo, woo, woo. Come down and see us, you'll think we're too good to be true. Woo, woo, woo. Zinfandel and Cabernet, Red Merlot and Chardonnay, Crazy Bruce's Liquor Store. Woo, woo.
Bruce needs to stop sampling his product.
My favorite is the YouTube description. WTF at this commercial. I want to read the comments here. I love how the third ho-ho-ho is obviously for the cameraman and so delayed. This is from a guy at Bunchy Cleaver from 9 years ago. This is a real place in Connecticut. I have shopped there. The old guy just goes up and down the aisles doing that all day. And then this one reply, truly a god amongst men. Health teacher, when you think of alcohol's portrayal in media, what comes to mind? Me. This. Honestly, he seems like he gets a lot of business. That's a big shop, and he's got a damn second floor. Crazy Bruce Sr., son, before I die, I need to know that you'll carry on the tradition. Crazy Bruce jingle I performed back in 1947. Crazy Bruce Jr. Sure thing, Dad. And here we are. This is officially the best commercial I've ever seen. I love you, Crazy Bruce. My friends and I are taking a 90-minute drive tomorrow to have the honor of entertaining his establishment in real life. Memories. Pulling into the parking lot in Newington and seeing the giant paper-mache head mascot handing out lollipops to children. No clue if it's still there or not. What? Oh, apparently, according to this comment from 2 years ago, he said he passed away, so it's been dead for 5 years, Crazy Bruce. Aww.
I sure hope he told Crazy Bruce III to keep the legacy going on.
I love how it says, I'm now watching this 665 times now, and my finger is hovering over the replay button. What happens? If I saw this commercial on TV, I think I would stay up all night to see it again. This is going straight to my music playlist. This comment from 15 years ago. My puppy started to bark when she heard the woofing noises. I like this guy saw those mattress rants commercials, then shouted, honey, get my camcorder. You know, I was really on the fence with this commercial, but that squeak at the end sealed the deal. 10 out of 10. Okay, now we get into, I think, the guy who I think will be a future show legend. That, oh man, this guy. Listen, before Daryl Isaacs was the Hammer, I gotta say, this guy is the original Hammer right here. This is from the early to mid 90s in New York State, mainly upstate New York. And this is for a guy called Jim the Hammer Shapiro.
Victims, victims, victims. I'm proud to say that many victims call me their last resort. I accept injury cases that most lawyers won't take. I want to get you all the cash you deserve. I'm Jim the Hammer Shapiro. 1-800-546-7777. 1-800-546-7777.
Now, Mike, you had a comment on some of these cases that Jim the Hammer Shapiro takes.
You got to see the ad, because the type of cases he takes, explosions, fires, falling from heights at work, it's not like your typical car accident or injury on somebody's sidewalk. Explosions. Excuse me, if I have an explosion, I don't think I'll be able to sue, because I probably won't be here to collect the money. My family will. Good on them, but no.
Airplane crashes, too. You know what? I think he could represent those boxers who had their faces explode in that one ad. We're getting into our last commercial, so this one is for Dodds Soda Trek. Oh, Dodds Furniture. This is from 14 years ago, from uploaded on June 2nd, 2011, and they only have 803 subscribers. They have 368,000 views. All right, let's see this commercial.
Space, the final frontier. Aye, Captain. You can choose your space with a soda.
Dodds Furniture and Mattress.
Don't cling on to that old mattress. Dual Comfort Serta mattresses let you have softer, firm on the same mattress. Boldly dream like you never dreamed before. Beam on board to the side that's right for you. And at Dodds, set your savings for stunning.
Captain, you won't be undersold? Make it so. A logical choice. Live long and sleep.
Okay, I love the fact that the Enterprise saucer is replaced with a mattress.
I love the fact that they used the fighting music.
The part that's killing me is don't cling on to that old mattress.
Oh.
You didn't notice that when they originally said that? Oh my gosh, I'm dying over here. Plus, I like the little tribble that he snuggled up with in the mattress.
Listen, we all gotta agree, the tribbles are adorable.
They are, but oh my gosh, that was just so unexpected.
Now, Chico, you did this blind guess in the pile of Alaska commercials that I have for Mayflower Buffet.
For the record, I have no idea what it is. Just Mayflower Buffet. It could be like one of those smorgasbords. It could be just meat and fish. I don't know. But it looked good, so I figured, okay, let's go with it.
All right, let's go with this.
Hey, you might be okay. This line only eats good food.
Mayflower Buffet. Yes, it really is that good. At the corner of 3rd and Sticks. It's great.
Now that was some shitty ass CGI.
Oh, that was the fucking shittiest animation I've ever seen in my fucking life. I love that this lion was around the 100s. And he was going around for like 2,000 years, almost 2,000 years searching for food until he went to Alaska and he found the Mayflower Buffet. He was like, this is now the food I'm going to eat. All right, folks, we've reached the Rhett and Link portion of this episode. And this is for Red House Furniture. And the title is Black and White People Furniture.
Can't we all just get along?
At the Red House Furniture,
we can.
At the Red House.
I'm Richard, a.k.a. Big Head. I work at the Red House, and I'm black.
At the Red
I like pumping iron and pumping furniture into people's homes.
I'm Johnny, a.k.a. 10 Gauge. I work at the Red House, and I'm white. I like deer hunting, bass fishing, and extending credit to all people.
At the Red House.
I'm black, and I love the Red House. I'm white, and I love the Red House.
I'm a black woman, and I love the Red House.
I am white, and the Red House is for me.
At the Red House.
Look at the sofa. It's perfect for a black person or a white person.
This mattress is perfect for a white person or a black person.
At the Red House, where black people and white people buy furniture.
And Hispanic people too.
And all people.
Good job.
Isn't that a great unifying commercial, guys?
No, it sent race relations back 50 years. I'm glad in the end they said, and all people. Yeah, we're focusing on black and white people. And then they're like, oh, and Hispanics too. It's like, what about the Asians? What about the Pacific Islanders? What about Inuits? What about Native Americans? Didn't say anything about them. And then they did that whole coverall thing. Hey, we love all people.
Okay, folks, we've reached the grand finale of this episode, and we've been teasing this for a year, folks. Now, last year, I went on a Threads account called NBA Ads, and I found this commercial from 1989 for a local Chicago submarine shop chain called Mr. Submarine, featuring Chicago Bulls legend Scottie Pippen. I just got to say, this might be, I think, the greatest local commercial of all time. That's saying a lot. We covered a lot of great local commercials. But here we go. It's Scottie Pippen for Mr. Submarine.
Chicago's original submarine, Mr. Submarine.
This is 1 6-footer. I can't handle one-on-one. Ladies, let's have a party.
Choose from Mr. Submarine's great lineup of your favorite subs. Mr. Submarine's king-size sub, a regular sub piled high with your favorite meats and cheeses.
For the best tasting meal around, Mr. Submarine is the real stuff.
Chicago's original submarine, Mr. Submarine.
All right, let's review this commercial here. So, Scottie Pippen's dribbling a basketball, and there's a 6-foot sub, like literally like a tower. And Scottie's like, this is 1 6-footer I can't handle one-on-one. And then 2 hot Bulls cheerleaders come around, and Scottie says, ladies, let's have a party. And then the best part is, they're sitting on the ground, Scottie and the cheerleaders, eating the sub. And Scottie's taking a bite like, he's taken like 20 takes of this, and he's just waiting for this to end. You know what this reminds me of? Have you ever seen the famous picture of Kirk Cameron's birthday party? where there's like two people and there's like a submarine. Oh, you gotta Google it. It's the funniest fucking picture of all time. It's the saddest fucking pathetic picture of all time. This is what this reminds me of. With Scotty eating this submarine. And the best part is they highlight Mr. Submarine features RC Cola. I remember I would used to have RC Cola all the time at Shea Steam when it was the official soda of the Mets.
I should add, this is a place that's still around. Apparently, it's an institution in Chicagoland. But also, they still, to this day, feature RC Cola. They do not have Pepsi. They do not have Coke products.
We got to salute them sticking with RC Cola. But we didn't get to the best part, is Scotty dunking a fucking sandwich through a basketball hoop.
But hold on a second. A little bit of truth in advertising. He goes up with the basketball, and then once he hits the rim, it turns into a submarine.
Yeah, and?
Well, he didn't go up with the basketball and dunk that through. He dunked the submarine, whatever.
Let's read the comments here. Amazingly, this was all done in one take. This will play at my funeral as they lay my casket 6 feet under. I feel like there's a subliminal message here. He sounds so enthusiastic when he says, ladies, let's have a party. Scotty meant a different party. Scottie Pippen taught me the game of basketball. I can't handle the big one. Let's have a party. Yo, Pip, Jordan turned down this commercial. You want to do it? Michael Jordan took this personally when he saw this commercial.
But I like this one right here. I wonder if Mike Singletary likes this type of party.
Oh, no. Pop bomb conspiracy probably does LOL. And now here's the best part. Turn on at 0.25 speed to go full David Lynch. So this is what we're going to do, baby. We're going to have the David Lynch experience for Mr. Submarine with Scottie Pippen.
This 1-6-foot I can't handle one. Ladies, let's have a party. Choose from Mr. Submarine's great lineup of your favorite subs. Mr. Submarine's king size sub, a regular sub piled high with your favorite meats and cheeses.
For the best tasting meal around, Mr. Submarine is the real stuff.
Tacos original submarine,
Could you imagine if David Lynch directed this commercial in this style?
They'd only serve coffee, not RC products.
Oh, yeah, and damn found cherry pie.
Of course.
Mike, you were dead at the part where the guy went, cheers from Mr. Submarine's great lineup of delicious subs.
I was dead through the entire thing. Maybe that's That's what we should do for our last go-around on the hometown commercials. Maybe we should play like every commercial at 1/4 speed and see how they sort of translate.
One comment said, was that RC Cola in a carton? Now I have to go fucking back here.
No, it wasn't a carton. It looked like they had cups.
It looked like it. Hold on a second. Give me a second here. I'm going back here. I'm at 18 seconds or so in the video. Those definitely look like cartons. Look at that.
I think you're right about that because it does look, well, it looks cup-shaped, cylindrical, but you could see on top it kind of did look a little like a milk carton type of like opening, a flap.
Or a Chinese food container. Scottie Pippen, I bet he had a party with those cheerleaders. If you know what I mean.
I wonder if that sub had a party with those cheerleaders.
Oh, Mike, why? Why would you do that?
If Tony Shalhoub in his bread adventures ever goes to Chicago, he needs to go to Mr. Submarine.
Oh, we should only hope. He should go to like all the bread places in freaking Chicago. All right. Well, that was Hometown Commercials Volume 6. And what did we learn in Hometown Commercials 6?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, these commercials made us stupid. So stupid.
I don't know. What did we learn in these commercials? Rhett and Link set race relations back a couple of decades? That might be something.
You learned about Jim the Hammer Shapiro.
Victims, victims, victims!
You learned that Santa keeps 9 reindeer under the hood.
Oh, yes.
We also learned that Santa's a friggin' drunk, and also he smokes like a chimney stack.
Ain't Crazy Bruce.
Which is probably where Santa went to get those beverages before he did that 76 ad.
Yeah. But you know what they all were? They were, as always, things on TV.
You can find us at our website, itwasthathingontv.com, on Facebook at It Was a Thing on TV Podcast, and elsewhere at It Was a Thing on TV. You can find us on any podcast player, and we're also on YouTube, where you can subscribe to our channel to keep up to date with our releases, including what's coming up next time.
Now, folks, next week, we have no idea what the hell we're going to cover. So we're just going to play it by ear. It's going to be a mystery next week. We're going to decide what we're going to do next week. So we'll be here next week with a whole new episode about something, I guess. But next week also, as a presents, it's something that's long overdue. The re-ranking of the TV Guide's 50 top 10 worst shows with our list of shows we've added. And we're going to produce a definitive top 50 worst shows of all time list.
Greg, did you say 50 top 10? So we're going to actually do 5 different lists of 10 shows? I kid, but you did make a little error there.
Oh, whatever. You know what I mean.
Yeah, we're going to come back next week with our top 10, top 50 list.
Look, I'm so exhausted about Scottie Pippen and those ladies having that party with the subs and RC Cola that I have lost all track of resemblance, especially after watching the David Lynch version of the commercial.
So we'll be back next week with 2 top 30 lists. Okay, whatever.
But we'll be back with a regular episode and the re-ranking of the TV Guide Top 50 list on Presents. And that's all coming up next week, right here at It Was a Thing on TV. For Mike, for Chico, I'm Greg. Have a good rest of your day. Please be kind to each other. And we'll see you back here next week for that next episode. Row!
I cannot rip out the hearts of those who hurt you. I cannot hand you their severed heads. But I can hunt them down and settle the score. I'll squeeze them for every dime I can. Every single dime. I'm Jim the Hammer Shapiro. But I cannot proceed until you call. 1-800-546-7777. You call, I hammer. Settle the score. I'll squeeze I'm Jim the Hammer.
I think somebody just had a little too much fun with their editing software.
Exactly.
You also need to take a seat, relax, and watch an episode of the old 70s game show, Victims, Victims, Victims! Come on, victims! Victim, victim! Diseases. Oh.